all of you stunning XRP holders, this is it, probably one of the craziest weeks in cryptocurrency we're going to have for a very long time. There is a lot going on within the subsequent 5 days. It is going to genuinely blow your mind, and it brings so many insane, and I imply honestly insane opportunities that you men can't omit up. Okay, we're speaking approximately. XRP truly exploding on some unique metrics, such a lot of distinctive reports from the Fed coming out, and a lot greater goes to be taking place in this 5-day period. So ladies and gents, what you need to do is hit that like button so each person sees this video and permits get into it. So here is a brief evaluation of the key events that are going on this week in terms of economics. Okay, we have the CB purchaser self-assurance information, which is an essential metric. The jobs facts, that's yet again glaringly sincerely important, the US Q3 2024 GDP records. To be able to display if the economic system is developing or shrinking, we have the September PCE inflation statistics, if you want to show us precisely what's going to be happening with the Fed. We have the October jobs record and 20% of SP 500 organizations record profits this week. So all of this is going to be gambling a big position on investor self-belief shifting ahead. And inside the event that we exceed expectancies, markets are going to be so unbelievably bullish. But inside the occasion that we do not exceed expectancies and we fall short, it'll be a little bit of mayhem. And there's some matters we sincerely want to be looking at proper now. Number one is the October jobs document, due to the fact there were a ton of rumors circulating around as of lately, that we're now not pretty hitting the mark on jobs, and right now the task marketplace is asking very susceptible. Many CEOs, many people from the SP 500 are reporting that they're not making plans to expand their staff every time soon, which is an indication of an economic system that could be a little bit weaker. But the plain statistics could be coming from America Q3 GDP on Wednesday. Once this is launched, we are going to have a good concept of precisely where we stand with the entirety. And of course, additionally, the patron self-belief is simply crucial, simply to expose how a whole lot customers are inclined to spend, trying to spend and investing in, just everyday expenditure like groceries, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to get a quite true concept of what's occurring from here. But first, I need to expose you men this, because this type of gives us an idea of where the customer credit statistics is type of headed at, or the customer self-assurance data is headed at. This right here indicates a report. 628 billion US credit card debt is now unpaid or rolled over each unmarried month. Over the ultimate 3 years, revolving balances have jumped by 204 billion or 52%. This comes as the common interest fee on credit scorecard debt spiked to a report 25% from 15% at some point of this era. At the same time, fees inside the US have expanded by 20% on average, which has pushed credit card purchases higher, all whilst 2.3 trillion in excess financial savings have been depleted, increasing reliance on debt. US purchasers are currently combating document fees with debt. Here is the chart, okay? This is where we have been in round 2021. This is where we are today at 650 billion. We've long passed from approximately 400 billion to 650 billion over the course of the last 1.5 years. That is genuinely insane, okay? And it's looking like it simply slightly began slowing down after having consecutive month-over-month massive gains for the ultimate and a half years. And so this is actually critical due to the fact how a lot geared up capital customers need to make investments is certainly depending on how a lot credit card debt they want to be paying off. And the quantity of people that are simply no longer paying their debt proper now is extremely regarding. Also banks, they are in lots of debt proper now too. So I realize a variety of you men are likely thinking, what does this mean for the financial system? One factor we do understand for absolute certain is the Fed is going to hold lowering charges that allows you to help this. You can see right here, the ultimate month, we did in fact get the 50 basis factor hike decline alternatively, now not hike. Decline, and that did assist this chart form a flat line. And so what we are hoping is any other 50 basis factor decline is going to come up, and that is going to assist the debt begin to go down. Basically, borrowers are paying a ton of money proper now, which makes this entire debt-backed financial system or debt slavery model no longer painting too well while debt's too steeply priced. So yeah, we're possibly going to appear a touch bit of a shift on what is going on here, and with any luck it's going to be in our benefit. But there's something else taking place here proper, and that is something that is without a doubt interesting. This is the worldwide adoption, right? We're somewhere around proper here. You recognize, you can see how this chart has been going up for the reason that 2012, this is the US international adoption of cryptocurrency. Right now, less than 5% of the world population has adopted any cryptocurrency, and much less than 1%. In reality, 0.01% of the arena has followed XRP. This is in which we're right now, and this is where in the Bitcoin adoption levels are set to head. And that is a percent of the global populace adopting Bitcoin or this cryptocurrency as a whole. Right down on the bottom right here is the year in which it'll take place. Basically, the projected manner is that through 2042, more than half of the sector is going to be adopting cryptocurrency. And I want you men to reflect on consideration on what this is going to intend for XRP, what that is going to intend for Bitcoin, and clearly each single other cryptocurrency is going to intend actually insanity. But here's the thing, right? We're truly going to have a few short time period ache here. We do have some solutions that want to be spoke back. And we also, of course, need the whole debt cycle to get over with proper. We're possibly going to look at quite steep correction as the markets do generally, whilst the Fed starts decreasing costs, after which we're going to take off. And it truly is in all likelihood going to be taking place within the next couple of months, however short time period. There's surely a top-notch opportunity within the XRP surroundings, which I don't need you men to overlook, so concentrate up very intently. The XRP AMM quantity has definitely exploded. Daily volumes are 40x what they had been a week in the past. This is I suggest just take a look at those numbers, right? This is the daily chart for AMMs. You can see, obviously, it started taking on in latest records, way better than in which it became around the time that the AMMs had been launching. And so this is a virtually terrific sign. What we are beginning to see is establishments are starting to use the AMMs. Actually, massive agencies as properly, like BlackRock, are the use of the AMMs as nicely to make massive earnings. More and more human beings are understanding that this is a notable tool that they are able to utilize to pressure a ton of quantity to the XRP ledger, but additionally make themselves money on the identical time. This is actually out of the ordinary. I've made some films on the AMMs already and how many opportunities present themselves there, because yeah, it's certainly wonderful. You can simply passively stake your cryptocurrency and earn insane rewards for assisting the AMM feature. And now an increasing number of humans are beginning to realize this, but different human beings are starting to discover arbitrage opportunities as well via their surroundings, and they are making insane income doing that. Because of that, I do think that we're going to see a large spike in quantity at the XRP ledger as increasingly human beings wake up to the fact that, well, there's pretty actually thousands and thousands and thousands and tens of millions of greenbacks at the table. Now, I want to reveal you guys a killer opportunity with XRP proper now at this moment, right? Look at this chart, men. Okay, we just came off of a large correction for XRP. If we scroll returned only a little bit at the chart, you could see a direction in the SEC. Unload took place, and due to the fact that then we've got now not honestly gone returned anywhere near those numbers, but these days we had another time, some other large unload where we had a low of 48 cents in step with XRP. Now, I bought this dip. I went 5 eggs lengthy on this dip, and considering that then if you appearance down here, we can see I'm up approximately 10% on those positions, but I think we're approximately to head much higher, okay? So it's why I'm calling for all of you men to join into my Discord so you get notifications after I open up those positions so you can income with me, however, additionally to open up those trades with me, men. If you sign on to Margex, you notice my hyperlink down below, and also you open up those trades, you are going to make a few absolutely insane gains, just like the rest of my community is right now. I imply that is a honestly notable opportunity in my private opinion, no longer economic recommendation, but in case you're searching at what me and my community had been doing over the path of the last few weeks, I mean, it is a no-brainer simply to sign up into the Discord. I get the signals the moment they show up, and also